Hello there. I'm going to show you today how to access a safety data sheet from our database service. First thing you'd want to do is just go to our regular Wake Forest University website, and under the search menu you can just type in SDS, stands for Safety Data Sheet. Go ahead and hit enter, and the first response coming back from that search will be our safety data sheet website here at the EHS office. So if I go ahead and click on that, all you want to do is click on the Chemwatch website here. If I click on that, our database is going to open up. The easiest way to access this is the way I just described, and all you're going to do now is just type in either the name of the chemical or the name of the product right up here in the search menu on this web page. Make sure it's clicked on full over here, not on own, but on full. That way you'll look at the entire database. And if we do an example such as acetone, I'll just type that in, hit enter. The first thing it's going to bring up after I hit enter is a more or less generic type of safety data sheet that's can be used. It's perfectly okay to use this. It gathers information from all different types of safety data sheets from all different types of vendors, and it compiles the information into one single safety data sheet, as you see here. So as I scroll through, it has the same 16 sections that you'd find on a normal safety data sheet: your identification, your hazard identification, going down through the composition, first aid measures, firefighting measures, your accidental release measures for response, handling, and storage, and so on. Now, if we want to get the safety data sheet from a specific vendor, we can do the same thing. We already have acetone typed in here, and all we're going to do is click down here where it says Vendor SDS. So for the Vendor SDS, what it's going to pull up initially is all the different vendor SDSs that they have for acetone in the database. But if we want to look for a specific vendor, we can go over here to the right, just click More under Vendors, and say, for example, I purchased my acetone from Fisher. Well, I can type in Fisher Scientific, and there it is. So I'm going to click on Fisher, hit Apply. And here are a number of safety data sheets from Fisher Scientific for their acetone. And if I click on the first one, it's just going to show me the standard Thermo Fisher Scientific acetone safety data sheet. And it'll have, again, those same 16 categories that you would have in a normal safety data sheet: your identification, hazard identification, your components, first aid measure, and so on, all the way down. So the entire safety data sheet is right here. If you would like, you can actually download it as a PDF. You can print it. And for some other interesting information that may be beneficial to you, if we go back to the left-hand side here, where it says, right in the center, it'll pop up, it says Emergency Report. Now if I go ahead and click there, I have first aid data. So I can immediately go to here, hit first aid data, and it will give me the first aid information I need if I've been exposed to this, by ingestion, eye contact, skin contact, inhalation, whatever it may be. So it'll give me that direct information there, and again, I can download this, as you'll see here, or I can print it up here. I can also get advice for a doctor. So if someone has to go to either student health services or to the hospital because of an exposure, you can actually either print again or download this information, and we can provide this to the physician who is treating the individual who has been exposed. Lastly, if we look here on spills, if there is a minor spill of the material, tell us right up front what we need to do here. So in this case, remove ignition sources, clean up all spills immediately, avoid breathing the vapors, contact personnel, or control personal contact with the substance by using protective equipment. So put your PPE on. contain and absorb the small quantities with vermiculite, wipe up and collect the residues in a flammable waste container. So that'll give you the basic steps for cleaning up a minor spill. Any major spills, we'd want you to call the EHS office so we can come out and help you there. So that's the basic rundown of this system. Finally, before we close out, I would also tell you that you can actually print labels for these chemicals as well. So if you have multiple containers or even just a single container and you need a secondary label for the container, you can print these using Avery labels. They have the different types for each type of label system that Avery has, and it will print out the information that you need for your label for your secondary container. If you have any questions about the safety data sheet, about EHS in general, feel free to give us a call. We are at 3427, or you can email us. It's wfuehs@wfu.edu. Thanks very much.